Hey guys, it's me, Joe, one third of the Cyber Nerds. I'm back, and I've got two things to tell you about real quick. One of them is, if you really enjoy our content, head over to patreon.com/the Cyber Nerds and sign up for one of our tiers. You can win loads of rewards, and it really helps support the team. And the second thing is, enjoy this video.
We are live. Raven, the GS, Joe, one third of the Cyber Nerds. Sam, the legend behind the picture.
We are live.
Guys, welcome. I am Raven, your GS.
I'm Joe, one third of the Cyber Nerds.
And this is the review for Jurassic World.
Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom.
Now, before we get started, I'm happy, but I'm also disappointed at the same time. Let me break. I know you've done that. See,
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is what I love about doing the show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Number one, this is the first ever Patreon requested movie review. This makes me very happy, guys. If you want to request a movie for us to review, go over to patreon.com/the Cyber Nerds, and sign up to a tier and go crazy. Why I'm disappointed,
Why?
Is because on this momentous day, we have to review Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Because you wasn't going to watch it. Is that why?
I was going to watch it.
Really? You was going to watch it?
Okay, I wasn't going to watch it.
Alright, cool. So,
until the request came in, I was like, let me just not be the one who has to watch this movie, innit?
Yeah.
But
Alright, cool.
Go do your thing.
Look. Let's just... You already did.
I'm sorry.
Alright, cool. So, look, you throw me all up. Why you do this, fam? Why you like this? Why you like this? Every day, every time, fam. Anyways, look, let me just start off the story, alright, and get the ball rolling. Yeah, can I do that?
Can we just get more information? Can we get some direct information?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Sorry, I'm done. Let me quiet.
Alright, so this movie takes place 3 years after the events of the previous Jurassic World theme park in Nublar, Isla Nublar, which is the island where they decided to build the most, I don't know what was the idea of building that theme park. But anyway, it happened, it didn't go the right way, and it was abandoned. Now, 3 years later, the island, the events are taken on the island, my goodness, see, this is all you.
Don't blame me!
The island's on a volcano erupted, and there is something going on about whether we should save the dinosaurs or not, because the whole
endangered species.
Exactly, and at the same time that there's a different party trying to rescue these animals, but there's a double cross. As usual, someone's just trying to profit from these animals. That pretty much sums up the story, and we can just move on from that.
All right, cool.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's good. That was a good. I feel like
I tried, didn't it?
Besides you trying to find yourself, it was a good breakdown of the movie.
Cool.
I like that.
Alright, cool. So, acting. Start with it. Wait. Before even that.
We still haven't gone to who directed the movie.
Oh yeah, snap.
I was trying to help you before you was killing me.
No, you wasn't. Alright, cool. Look. Alright, cool. So it's directed by J. Bayona. Produced by Frank Marshall, written by Colin Trevorrow and Derek Connolly.
Yeah,
that's said that properly. And starts on Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Raph Spall? Justice Smith, Daniela Pineda, James Conwell, Toby Jones, Ted Levine, B.D. Wong. Okay. And I must say, I'm going to add the music by Michael Giacchino. And the budget for this movie was 170 million, and the box office made 370 million.
So far and counting.
So far and counting. Because I went to watch the movie today.
Alright, cool.
So did you watch the last one?
Jurassic World. Yeah, I watched Jurassic World.
Man was killing it last time.
That movie's garbage.
Alright, cool.
Alright,
so let's dive into the acting. Your thoughts?
Wait. I didn't say how I feel about the story.
Oh, okay.
You're all over the place. Like, just relax.
Why am I all over the place?
Just take a couple breaths.
Oh, so you just want to do the talk about the stories?
No. You already told them the story, but I just want to say how I feel about the story.
Oh, okay. How you feel?
How I feel about the story. Now, but I don't know if they retconned this. Cause I don't know if there was a volcano on the island in the first movie. Yeah.
I don't remember that either.
See, I don't remember if there was, but apparently now there is. Yeah. I felt like it's a good idea, innit?
It's a very good idea.
Very good idea, yeah. There's certain elements in the story that I think are amazing. Yeah. The volcano, the military trying to get a hold of these dinosaurs for personal reasons. I'm not gonna say I don't really think it's a spoiler, innit? Get me?
I don't think there's spoilers in this movie.
Yeah, there's no real spoilers in this movie. So like, I don't like that they were trying to clone. They were trying to make another.
See, I like that.
Okay, so that's what I don't like. I don't like that they're trying to make another thing that they just made 3 years ago that destroyed the island. They're trying to do that again, but now they're doing it on mainland, and we've already seen what happens in an isolated place. So that to me is ridiculous. Now the other kind of things they touch on, there are things that are spoilers in it, so I'll avoid that. But there are other story elements towards the end of the movie that you kind of realise has happened that I was like, wow, that was really good. Do you know what I'm saying? All right.
As usual, whenever we kill something off on our trailer reactions, if it ends up being good, I just take it back in it. But we do react to the trailers at the time, innit? So you can't fault man for reacting and downplaying this movie. So the story in itself, I liked it a lot. Surprisingly, it felt. I think this is the closest story to the first one in terms of execution and bringing to life this whole story that makes sense. Okay, like so from beginning to end, it made sense. It felt very Jurassic Park, the first one, very nostalgic, and there were bits that you can tell they went to get from the first one, and it worked perfectly well. So go on.
Everything that was nostalgic about this movie, I hated, fam.
Really?
I felt it was very forced.
It was, but you know why? Because the way I think the way he was the way he was done, it was okay to do it in my eyes, because I was watching it and I could see it was coming, but because again invested in this movie, it's like okay, like it's fine, like you can get by that. And it's to me personally, I thought it was cool.
Alright, it's interesting when they were different on this, but I don't like forced nostalgia. Do you get what I'm saying? But
did you get any other nostalgia from the other movies? So how many movies have we had so far? This is more like
this is the fifth movie.
So since the first one, there is nothing that man can say.
I'm not going to include the first trilogy in it. I'm just going to talk about Jurassic World, this franchise, and in the first movie.
But you can't help yourself to think about the first one because that's what got everybody hooked.
I'm talking about these two movies giving me nostalgia to the first trilogy.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like in Jurassic World, the nostalgia in that movie worked better on me because probably that was the first Jurassic World movie we've had in ages. Now we're in the second movie, like allow nostalgia in it. Just build on your thing.
I don't even remember anything nostalgic about the first one in this.
When the part where the doors open and you're going into the Jurassic World for the first time, like that seems iconic from the first movie. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about the first movie, but let's digress, fam. Get off that, innit? So
alright, cool.
Let's move on. Story, thumbs up. Yeah, good story.
Absolutely. Acting
in this movie is garbage, mate.
You think? Okay,
it's bad.
It's compared to the first one.
It's the same. Let me tell you. Okay, sorry. Let me give props to one person in this movie. Jeff Goldblum. Yeah. Is it Goldblum or is it Goldberg?
Goldblum.
Sorry.
If we're wrong, just let us
know. It's Goldblum.
It's
Goldblum. Alright, so yeah. Props to him because he's the best acted person in this movie, and I feel like his screen time is a total of 45 seconds. Do you know what I'm saying?
Which is unusual for.
He read the script and said,
"I'm out.
I'm not doing this." Do you know what I'm saying? He has the best part in the movie.
But yeah, exactly, like I agree with that. He does have the best part in the movie. I'm not gonna say the acting was amazing, was great. I just thought it was
consistent.
It was consistent, good. Like for what we're getting, I don't think.
See, I don't like it when you compromise. When you say for what we're getting, we're comparing this to other movies.
Compared
in the
to
world.
the first one, I'll take this one.
The acting is the same as in the first one.
I think the acting is slightly better than the first one.
Okay.
But I'm not saying it's like amazing.
All right. The acting in this movie, like, everyone's one-dimensional. Everyone's doing too much. You get me?
But that's what we are with this franchise.
The scene from the trailer, yeah. I'm
from where? From which
From
one?
the trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
The part where Chris Pratt, Star-Lord, man is running, yeah, from a stampede and a volcano erupting.
Yeah.
No.
And then with the ashes.
No. I'm not with that, fam. And you know what? And you know what?
But can you?
I feel like they were trying to troll me because I hated in the first movie where the main character, I can't remember the lady's name.
The one with running the high heels.
She's running in the high heels away from a T-Rex. No, like.
But that's worse than this one, though.
I feel no. I feel no.
And I don't even think we can put that on acting, fam. That's just
no. There's no category for this. That's why I'm bringing it up now. Yeah. But fam, I feel like they're just trolling me in it because it was bad in the first movie, yeah, where she's running away from a T-Rex on high hills, yeah. And in this same movie, the T-Rex is already eating someone running away. Do you know what I'm saying? Who wasn't in high hills. In my mind, it's hard to run in high hills, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure because I've never tried it. But then we've got Chris Pratt running away from a stampede of dinosaurs running for their lives. He's outrunning them. Then he gets caught up in the smoke and survives. This is like, please, it's too much. It's too much, man. It's too much. Sorry.
Alright, cool.
It's too much. It's too much for me.
Alright, but okay, so we're
the acting's bad. I'm gonna give a little bit of credit to the young lady, the little girl in this movie. She's probably one of the best. She's one of the best acted with the amount of screen time that she gets in it. But the acting's bad. The guy who plays the main villain.
The movie, yeah, that's what I was gonna get. To me, he's the worst. Like, you can tell right from the beginning, that was such a giveaway. Like, fam, like, I was serious. But that's the thing, like, I was just like, okay, I already know where this guy's going with this. As soon as he said, he was looking for someone young and to run thing, and that was me, I was like, yeah, like, man's not even...
Let me tell you why I hate this guy, yeah? Because in the movie, he's in this house. He's in the house, like with the old guy and the kid, yeah. And you know he's the bad guy, but the only person he's got to like work with, conversational wise, is the little girl. And the nanny. But the nanny's never around.
Right.
So they're trying to make me hate this guy
from the
beginning, and he's always just being mean to a little girl. Like, bruv, like. You can be a villain without being mean to a little girl, innit? Like, he's on the phone. Oh, shut up. Like, just like, bruv, like, is this what we're doing? We're bullying little girls. Like, this is what our villain of the movie's doing. Like, for the majority of the movie.
That's right.
I can't allow it, man. That's dead, bruv.
Yeah.
It's dead.
I mean, to me, that was the worst part. That's why I'm not even, like, I'm not going to make a big thing out of, Chris Pratt and the other characters. Like,
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, that's why I'm like, that's what I was trying to
go with it.
Cool.
But
yeah, that was the worst part. And the other guy as well, the mercenary. I was like, fam, you are here taking dinosaurs' teeth. Is this what we are in 2018? Like, it's just bait. Like, so soon as they soon as they meet for the first time, why are you greeting them with your goons strapped? Like that. I was like, that's again, like, we can already see.
We get it,
like, but I think when it comes to this, they should have gone a different route. But that's just where
let's move on from that.
Production. Wow.
High levels.
Wow.
And
let me tell you.
But, and this is what makes me sick about franchises like Jurassic World and Transformers, yeah? Because the production level is so high. This stuff looks so good. The dinosaurs look so real. Like, but like you just mess it up with everything else you're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like so, production, cinematography, all of it bangs, bro.
And again, I have to take it back. What I said, and I'll trade a reaction, because I remember when I was saying when we first saw the claw dragging the ghost.
I was killing it, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, what are they trying to do? Is it like a horror, or is it, you know? And we always said that Jurassic World kind of lost that sense of keeping us on the edge and being scared. Bruv, like, there's a lot of scenes here where everything is happening and you're just so on the edge and you're really, really invested in it. And there is one part I jumped. There's one part, I can't remember what it was.
Raven got jump scared.
I jumped, but I didn't jump like this. You know when inside you kind of like, it gets you inside you. It got me. I didn't jump in it. Man, don't jump, fam. Man, don't jump. and again, I was really, really surprised by the production. The music banged. You know what I mean? Like every time something happened, it was well shot. Yeah. And to me, that's the best thing about this movie. It was that.
So let me just sorry, I know we're on production, but let me take it back to the acting, yeah? The comedy in this movie was terrible, innit? It was forced. I didn't like it at all. Like, they made certain characters just be comic relief in this real life scenario.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that.
That part was ridiculous.
Sometimes I expected that from Jeff, but not, because usually that's what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's the guy who just comes in. I'm just here I've got my own reasons to be here.
I think the kid Justice Smith, yeah, he's the kid with the afro, yeah. So it's like they tried to make him the new Jeff Goldblum.
Exactly.
In this movie,
on the plane.
But it's so over the top that you just don't connect with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I felt like that's how a lot of the characters were. Right. They're so over the top. They're so one dimensional. They're so far one way.
Right.
That
even the other girl who's supposed to be mean, if he's just like, that's all your game from that.
It's too much in it.
So you're absolutely agree with you on that. But yeah, so we're on production. Anything else?
No, man. Like I said, production was legit. 10 out of 10 for production.
Absolutely. All right. Cool. So, your general thoughts?
General thoughts on the movie. Yeah. If you like Jurassic World 1, you'll like this movie.
A lot more.
Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. If you like the first one, you might love this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
If you didn't like the first one, you're probably not gonna like this at all.
I think you'll be okay with it.
But I don't like the first one. I don't like this movie.
You don't like this one?
Nah, bro. It's not like. It's not good, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so my general thoughts are: if you like the first one, you'll like this. If you didn't like the first one, you probably won't like this either. It is a bit. I feel like it's just a carbon copy of the first movie. We're still trying to clone dinosaurs. We're still trying to do all of this ridiculous stuff that we've seen for 5 movies or 4 movies prior. Doesn't work. I feel like they need to go a different route. Now, what I do like about this movie is right at the end, where they set up for the next movie to go is where I thought this movie should have been. Yeah? And there's another franchise called the Planet of the Apes franchise, yeah? And I think that Jurassic World, from after the first one, they should have went that direction. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's things alluded to at the end of this movie that, if done right, could take this franchise to where it needs to go past the third movie. Do you know what I'm saying? If you want to get to a 4th and 5th Jurassic World, it's got to go that way, and they kind of set that up.
And here's the part where I give a bit more praise to this movie than the previous one. I feel that this should have been the first movie. We should have completely scrapped the first one. This should have been your first movie. Okay. You should have gone from the previous trilogy, gone into this, we're going, something is happening. Listen, you can completely just grab this one, replace the first one, and you go with everything else. Yeah,
I definitely hear what you're saying just about that. And I never thought about that, but that would be a good way to just fix that. In fact, I might even do that. See, now you're trying to make me give the next Jurassic World a chance.
You have to, because the way they left it on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it makes sense, bro. It's called Jurassic World. You know what I mean? Like, even, you know what, yeah? Here's the funny thing. me going into this movie, I'm thinking of Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Because everything is still in Jurassic Park.
It's still in the park.
You know what I'm saying? Then by the time we get past all the events and we have all these dinosaurs, in my mind, I'm already calling this Jurassic World. So I wasn't even, the name to this movie to me wasn't even Jurassic World until that particular part. So that just shows you how much that this movie should have been the first one in the first place. And that goes with the name. It makes sense. The first one doesn't make sense. Fam, you're still in the park. Why are you calling Jurassic World?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? But obviously, okay, we get it, like, it's a whole trilogy, that's why you want to call it. But that should have been scrapped and this should have been the first one.
Come on, let's get to the rating, fam.
Ratings. Where you want to go? You want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Like, I'm going to give this a solid 2 sofas out of 5. Get me? Yeah, man, I just don't feel like... I feel like this movie is good for what it sets up and production.
Mm-hmm.
The actual contents of this movie isn't great to me. Like, I didn't really like enjoy watching the movie. Do you know what I'm saying? Because so many things were taking me out of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the silly acting and the bad villain. So those things to me ain't good. But I do like the direction that maybe they're trying to course correct, or maybe this was always the plan. I like that. 2 out of 5.
I'm gonna push a little bit higher. Yeah. I liked the whole what they came up with. You know, I completely dismissed the acting because, you know what, I put myself with the dinosaurs, which was what this franchise was always about. Franchise messing up with DNA. They still haven't learned a lesson, and the fact that, and here's the thing, we gotta give props. The beginning, right? You've got Jeff talking about it. It gives you a sense of something.
Yeah.
Then you go throughout the whole movie, and then at the end, it completes that, and you're like, and this is what I'm saying. That's why I said I like it, because it's like we still haven't learned what the first guys created, and they touched that. We made a mistake. Oh, and then we're still trying to rectify or make changes or adapt to it. No, like, we should have never gone in this route in the first place. And even you was trying to do good, you was in the wrong place, and you still get that with Chris Pratt and what's the name,
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Right. So to me, I'm gonna push this movie to a 3, and also because the way the movie ended, setting up for the next one. So I'm giving this movie a 3.
Okay. Alright. So the official Cyber Nerds rating of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is a 2.5 sofas out of 5.
Yeah, that's it. So guys, let us know what you think. Is this movie a 2? Is it a 3? Is it more? Is it a 5? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you think it's still the same? How do you feel how it was left off? Do you think the first one should have been scrapped off? Just let us know everything, pages upon pages. And head over to patreon.com/forward-the-cybernerds and help us out as usual, patrons. And what else can they do? They can send you a request.
Send a movie request.
Send Joe to watch movies he doesn't want to watch. That's what you need to do.
Please don't do that.
That's
no,
what you need to
please.
do.
Please.
You need to do
please
that.
Don't do that. Guys, just go to Patreon. Anyway, I'm Joe, one further the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Raven GS.
We'll see you on the next movie review. Peace.
Peace.